everybody, and we are back live in the studio, and we are your casters today. I am Sis Jenny, and beside me is Sir Cloud.
Oh, I don't get to do this. You get to do this
no.
today. Okay, yeah.
It's after scene, so no, not now.
Okay, okay. So towards the end, we'll make a compilation of like Sis Jenny's I Love You compilation throughout the day. But thank you so much again for watching the PMPL.
We can see our pretty faces already, and
Yeah, you can show off your makeup now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, what else are we going to show off is, of course, our flight into Miramar. And I can't wait to check out the flight path. You know, it's always very interesting to see. But okay, this is going to be a nice flight path here. Cutting across La Drillera, up on the way towards El Azahar. So everyone's going to get a good drop.
Yep, it's an equal, I would say, in my streams, it cuts in the middle like a piece of cake. It does. You see, like it's a cake and it cuts across. I mean, it's not really in the middle, but it is somewhat centralized, and it's like a cake where everybody can take each of the drop spots.
Gig fans kind of solid last season. In fact, like last season's issue was that they didn't have a fragger, but they kind of made that up by switching around some roles, and they're kind of okay now. So I'm not too sure where the Sonics fit into.
Apparently he's a support. So. I watched him play in a scrim before, and I would say his fragging skills is there. But here we go, we're looking into EVOS versus Team Secret. But of course he would win that firepower. But it's all up to Samzy. He's getting a little bit of the life back with counter fire by the distance of Razor Blades. And he's going to do a push with that Gomirado.
Yeah, and then with that knockdown, but Insomnus will go down. That leaves Razor to be the last man standing. But will he go? Oh, it's not. So Sam is still with him. So it's going to be 2v2. So it's going to be Sam Razor versus Fredo as well as iShot. The OG for both teams. And iShot starting to move in. 50% health left. But Fredo is super low and he'll be gunned down from afar by Low kicks up Kid.
What? Where is the Nexus? Oh, apparently they are looking up from the hillside over on Hacienda Al Patron. And you know what? Team Secret is slowly trying to get this cordon of angles. And Fredo, you're the only man with information right now. He has to make choices. And hopefully it's the right choice.
It's a tough one for Team Secret at this moment because now they're not only being pushed by EVOS VIP, but they need to be aware of Genexus. I don't even know where Genexus is at, but let's see what's going to happen. But anyway, it's Kido goes down to Psycho, and looks like there's a fight happening between Dingos as well as Team Bosco somewhere else. While EVOS VIP, they reset themselves. They could be able to maintain all 4 of their team members.
But there is a third party coming from Exit Street 1 over to EVOS. So that is 4 teams total over in the area of Team Secret. But Team Bosco trying to find one by one of the Dingos players, but they are actually scattered amongst this area.
Oh, Aboy, is he gonna do it? Aboy, no, one more.
Oh, come on, Aboy,
hey,
just end the player.
Wait, the second pan didn't take him out?
Yeah, I didn't take him out.
What? Okay, that's a mystery of life. But anyway, what's not a mystery is that both teams, they have resetted themselves. Now they're back on all 4s. But iShot immediately goes down to Razor, but they trade it off. Did they manage to trade? No trade there. EVOS VIP still has the upper hand.
But Matsoy also get blown off by the patrol that was nearby, and now left with Insomnus trying to clear up Fredo. But that's not the end of Team Secret. We are leaving one more player behind, and it's all up to EVOS to clear.
Oh, and that is the last team member from Team Secret. Can he actually do the clutch here? But it's going to be really, really tough as Team Secret goes out. EVOS VIP loses Sam, but they traded out with 4 elimination points.
But you know what? Clutch Gorilla got all the 4 men alive, and Jimmy's playing right now together with Xerox, Adibs, and Funky. So they're about to rotate nearby Team Hakka, and I think they will get a spring.
I haven't seen Mango for a while though.
Oh, Mango. Mango is having an internship program, so that's the reason why.
So he couldn't. Will he be playing?
I'm not so sure actually.
Right, okay. Let's keep our eyes on that. But that reminds me of this guy as well. Heiko used to do an internship. He used to play at night with EVOS VIP back in season 1-2. But here we go. Heiko will be gunned down by Adibs. Clutch Gorilla taking over Team Hawk. And like what you say, Team Hawk, when it comes to Miramar, it's not their favorite map.
Yes, but I really like this rotation. Oh wait, no, not rotation, but then opening from Clutch Gorilla. You guys can see how much they are locking down the enemy, and it's quite a fast elimination. One by one goes down and still have the time to loot, leaving Dams behind. Xerox is not sure. Dams is keeping quiet, but I think they will prioritize the circle, leaving the only Zuli. Oh, sorry, was it Zuli?
Okay, not too sure the camera switch, but nevertheless, Team Hard now, they are struggling to get into the circle. They will struggle to get into the circle because Clutch Gorilla is right in front of them. They have the high ground, so they can look back and keep them at bay. But at the same time, Echo will be taken out. So R2K, they seem to be struggling at the same time. EVOS VIP will share the same compound as two team members from R2K.
And this is a close quarter combat from R2K versus EVOS VIP. Not sure what will happen here, but Harm is trying to cook all the grenades similarly to Ziggs here, already contacting and identifying exactly where they are, similarly to what Insomnius is doing, but he's actually tanking the damage.
Ooh, and at the same time, Zuli will be taken out by the zone. Team Harm, they are struggling to get in. At the same time, Harm prepping up the nade. Will it land onto Insomnius? No, it will not. It will toss it to the left side. But at the same time, they need to consider that the zone is starting to close in.
Yeah, and it's the fourth circle. It's super painful, and it's going to be a gatekeep process for Clutch Gorilla. But Loyu getting us far down, and the rest of Team Bosco, I would just say Naoki is up here all alone. Loyu will try and do the elimination, and one by one goes up. The Nexus trying to steal the ground from Team Bosco.
And Team Bosco, two of them are caught out on the outside, but at the same time, Insomnius will be knocked down. EVOS VIP, Razor will be taken out by Aizen as well. Now it's down to Mika, the last man standing, the boy wonder for EVOS VIP. But it's not going to be easy for him as he'll be pressured by the blue. At the same time, gatekeeping is happening.
Yeah, Mika have no choice but to heal first, heal up, and try to struggle to get into the zone. He's going to get into the buggy and going to prioritize the zone. No point of doing a revival, but he got to get in fast because it's painful, guys. You guys can see how much he is going down the health. But, oh, KHI circle out.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yes, they are still around. All right, let's see how they're going to do this against Euro Alliance 4 rivals. That's going to be a team that, well, they still want their chicken dinner, and KHI got it before them, so it will be interesting if they win the fight against Euro Alliance.
Yeah, and you do Alliance 4 rivals. Oh no, Mika did not make it to the zone, so probably he was getting tapped somewhere else also, but you know, it's quite impossible for that. Geekfam is trying to stop KHI from contacting Yudu Alliance 4 rivals because they are neck on neck with one another, quite close, I would say about 180 meters, and they have already contacted and seen each other, so KHI will have to choose which one to focus on first.
Yeah, KHI will need to make that decision quickly as the zone starts to close in. Euro Alliance 4 rivals on one side and the other team on the other side. Let's see who are they going to go for. If they go straight in, I think it's a little bit open, so they need to pick a side. It's likely going to be Euro Alliance 4 rivals as they start to inch in, but they could change their minds as they see Axis Red 1 already in the circle.
But good calls from H2R. He already spotted, he did not. He did a trigger discipline there, giving... Oh, but Farang Legend got eliminated.
Yeah, not a good round for them. But here we go. Genexus, they still have a full squad. Psycho is still alive though on the other side. But Genexus, they have the they are on the lower ground. Not too sure how would that benefit them, but let's see as the game goes along. Now at the same time, we can see that Sem9 will be taken out by the zone. Drax goes down and Sem9 down to the last two members.
But this is really a smart gameplay that we are looking into. You do Alliance for Rivals, but Clutch Gorilla got eliminated also, along as well as Foreign Legend earlier, Big Brother, Small Brother, all back in the lobby. And now looking into Team Bosco, they are holding the fort and we are focusing the fight. KHI coming in clean, crashing into Snipes.
Here we have it. So Sem9 will be out as well. 2 elimination points in this round. Bosco with Ainauki and the long range. He'll manage to secure that elimination point. 5 elimination points now for Team Bosco with Psycho taking out Dams as well. And now the tapping coming in from long, putting pressure onto KHI. They are caught here right in the middle of a couple of teams.
But here we go, the Nexus is dominating. Looking into the minimap, they are fully prepared. 3 of them in the circle, another one is gatekeeping. Yudo Alliance for Rivals, that's really a good combination, I would say, preparing for the storm. They are finding it hard, but explosions after explosions. KHI being targeted from different angles.
Oh, close one. So it was Axis Red One coming in from behind, and Davro takes one down. Axis Red One, they still maintain a full squad, but Axis Red One doesn't have the circle, fully at the circle at least. Geek Fam will be pushing Axis Red One, and Axis Red One has Bosco to deal with as well.
Yeah, as I was saying about the formation, but Snappy being already targeted by Wreath, good eye for that. It's a clearance for you to Alliance for Rebels to come in at least to eliminate Genexus. Potentially, I would say they can win this, but Axis Red One trying to eliminate Miracle. 3 of them working hand in hand trying to eliminate Geek Fam.
The tapping coming in from Miracle. Geek Fam will need to find a way into the circle. Now it's down to Damru as well as Miracle. Hopefully there will be a miracle for them as they try to find a way to the circle. 5 more seconds on the clock. At the same time, Ricky is still alive. And the Dingos, they still at least have a representative into the top 8.
Yeah, Dingos really know how to play that trigger discipline well of playing passive, but Miracle trying to again, you know what? It's very vulnerable for Geek Fam to be in the open, but he managed to still land the shot straight to Axis.
Oh, that was a close one there. Unfortunately, it's too open. Like what you mentioned, sis. One name will take him now, and Axis Red One controls the high ground.
Yes, they have definitely control, but Izane just took out Psycho. What's with the pen, guys?
Well, yeah, what's with the pan? Okay, bruh, I mean, dude, we are like 6 circles, the zone is closing it, dude, seriously, but Izane still wants to get this highlight moment. And there you have it, they will still get one.
Oh dear, but you know what, You Do Alliance Forever just got eliminated. That is something that Genexus managed to cover. Not allowing them to come in, but Axis Red One, this might be a game changer for them.
Oh, okay, yes, this could be it as Izane moves in. Let's not forget about Genexus still having 3 team members. Axis Red One, 4, but the Dingos, Ricky is still alive.
Yeah, that's what they're good at. You know, their calls are definitely good and rotations, but let's just see if he gets eliminated by Loong, giving that good eye, being the eagle eye, seeing everything from the distance, and he knows the information. Loyu goes down next. Mika trying to make Genexus not to come in.
That's a very long shot from Long, but he hasn't been able to secure the elimination point just yet. Biu now being gunned down by Mika with the long range, but Biu will still go down. Long is the last man standing for Genexus.
How I wish Genexus would not rush in because they are in the circle also. Now, 1 by 1 goes down. It gives more advantage to Axis right now. It's left with only 1 player, and that's Loong. So I think for Genexus, they could have come in better or know it better at least when you get the circle. And now, Axis is trying to calm down, looking 1 by 1.
But sis, Ricky has been there the whole time. Nobody spotted out Ricky. Ricky would have been like, hey, no one saw me. Thank you. I'll take a second place finish. Ricky, how did he ninja his way into the final circle?
Check it out. Today is the second chicken dinner for Axis.
Oh yeah, it is. It is the second chicken dinner for Axis. We had a break from that chicken dinner in Erangel, and now coming in into Miramar, it's the second chicken dinner.
What?
And Axis last week, they were struggling, but now, man, they're doing the business.
Oh, wow, Axis, what a way to show your statement. This is what we mean by the team that has all the firepower. All they need is some kind of tacticality, and today they are showing it all. They're giving you 2 chicken dinners, even though it's not a back-to-back thing. But the 4 of them is still alive.
I know. You know what? They can't even find Ricky. Oh, finally they do. But Ricky gets Micah. Can he secure at least 1 elimination point? But the name will be popped out by Jumper. Micah will be taken out by Ricky, so he gets 1 elimination point before he goes down. Axis Red One, 2 chicken dinners today.
Well done, Axis. This is the day for you. Good elimination. Good way to show how to steal the fort by Dingos. Sneaky at number 2.
I think I know why it's an Axis day today so far.
Why?
I saw Keith with an Axis jersey.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't know what he was doing with the jersey, but Keith with the Axis jersey. When he predicted Axis, they didn't get the chicken dinner. Right? Now when he wears their jersey, all of a sudden they get the chicken dinner. So I think Keith should just keep the jersey on.
Yeah, but he still didn't get his prediction. I'm still with Contra, the number 2.
But he didn't get the number 2 this time.
It's okay. He got 2 games.
Oh yeah, that's good enough. Yeah.
I'm being so biased, guys.
Yeah, it's okay. Hashtag done claim. Yeah. It's fine.
Always go.
But let's check out the standings as I elaborated it further. Now, on top of it all, it's going to be Axis Red One. This time, topping every other chicken dinner. Today, the chicken dinner scores always on 27. They make it 28. The Nexus moves into the top 2 position with some high elimination points, all thanks to Biu Biu and Ko. We saw Luyu doing a lot of work. Same goes to Long Skur. And Dingoes have made their way to the top 3 position. Though they did secure 12 ranking points, they only got 2 frags, therefore 14 points. 12 points for Team Bosku, R2K with 11. Meanwhile, on top 5, we have Yudo Alliance with 7 points, while Team Hawk secures themselves the 7th spot with the 5 points that has been garnered. Same goes to Clutch Gorilla, followed on by Tama NC, Sam9, as well as Evos, each bagging a total of 4 points. 3 points in for Geek Fam as well as KHI Esports. Meanwhile, Team Secret not looking at their best prime form for today, only walk away with 1 point, but same could be said about Farong Legend as well as Homeboys. But this is the team that I did pick, as we saw Izane being the superstar of that match. He even whipped out the pan on the final moment, though he was all alone. He has dished out a total of 650 damage, while he has decided to rotate in with the final Mirado that he had, and further garnering himself 2.8 MVP points. This is not the first time he's performed pretty well in Miramar. We hope to see him again. But with that being said, of course, those are the distribution of his contribution towards R2K. Decent range coverage as well as a total of 3 elimination points. He just have to be a lot more consistent with that. Now, taking a look at the overall rankings, this is what's going to be important as they accumulate all the points to sum up the entirety of the week. Axis currently taking a 20-point lead against KHI Esports after taking 2 chicken dinners. So everybody at the top is leaving none behind for those at the bottom. While Dingoes Esports, they got 32 points, currently stay at 3rd place. The Nexus is on the rise as they got themselves 28 points. On 5th spot, it's going to be Team R2K. MAB now pushes themselves upwards, and this game they did fluctuate a little bit. Well, technically they didn't play inside of this Miramar, but we'll be seeing them on the next matchup. Team Hawk with 22 points on 7th place. Now moving over to our second pager, Yudo Alliance have made a surgical comeback, and they currently do have 16 points with them. Foreign Legends with 15, 14 for Sam9, while Almighty as well as Clutch will both share 7 pointers each. RSG, NC as well as Homeboys, they each got themselves 5 points. Everyone on the second part of the standings will still have chances to bounce back up, where we still